What it do, YouTube? Back with another car vlog or a ride along, whatever. You know what it's called by the title of the video. But anyways, yeah, man, back in the whip. I know I said I'm gonna try to do this weekly. I missed last week, I think. Or I just didn't upload. But either way, I'm back. So I'm coming through city. We gotta get this. We gotta talk, y'all. We have to talk. These Lakers / LeBron fans. When I say Lakers / LeBron fans, I mean y'all who were saying Lakers in 5, and then after losing game 3, it was Lakers in 6. After losing game 4, it's Lakers in 7. I love how y'all have the faith in them. I do. I promise I do. But sometimes I feel like you should just be quiet. Like don't say nothing. Leave it, let it be. Like, great point. This is a great point. When the Lakers got Russell Westbrook, and their big three was Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and then they picked up Carmelo, Dwight. I said, hey, as soon as the trade happened, I said, hey, this is not going to work. Like, they probably not going to make the playoffs. People say, man, you're a hater. You just hate LeBron. I said, no, you got to look at it. LeBron and Westbrook is the same player, just different height. Both of them is ball dominant. And the difference is Westbrook game is predicated on having the ball in his hands to be effective. LeBron, he don't technically have the ball in his hand as much to be effective, but guess what? He's the man of the team, and he's not going to have the ball out of his hand, and he's not going to defer to Westbrook. So guess what? LeBron going to basically be the main ball handler, and it's going to affect Westbrook. No, man, they're going to figure it out. They superstars. I said, yeah, superstars can figure it out. But if I'm not a shooter, and the only time I shoot good is when the ball is in my hands a lot. Like, I'm a 33, 34 with the ball in my hand. With the ball out of my hand, I don't have no feel for the ball. I'm probably going to go down to 20%. But don't listen to me. So the season go on. And this time, my favorite player is Chris Paul. And the year prior, the Suns put out the Lakers in the first round. And ironically, as this season progressed, the Phoenix Suns was the one that gave the Lakers the loss to not make the playoffs. So I was happy. And all the people that was talking about me, calling me a hater, you just hate LeBron. Only one person said, hey, man, Larry, you was right. You said what it was. You was right. And I was like, I'm not coming as a hater. I'm just telling you as a basketball mind what is going to happen. It's not going to work just because how Westbrook game is. If you want to make somebody who is a slasher off ball go as a shooter, it's not going to work. I know the game very well on that side. Like, it happened to me in high school. I was a slasher, and the coach wanted me to be a spot-up shooter. Like, I'm a person who need the ball in my hand. And he wanted me to be a third option corner shooter. That stuff didn't go well. I didn't hit 1-3 the whole. Well, I only took 1-3. I hit a mid-range, but everything else was layups the whole season. So I knew how it was gonna go. Like, AAU, I'm having the ball in my hand, school ball, go be a corner shooter. And I said, yeah, right. I shot 1-3, that stuff got blocked. I said, never again. But yeah, PSA for LeBron fans. If someone say, I don't know who this is. They blowing their horn at me. I'm not. Slow it down. I don't know y'all are. If someone say LeBron is number 2 of all time, that don't make them a hater. You gotta think about it. It's about 450 people that play a year, right? And I say out of all time, LeBron is 2 of all time. You just gotta think about how many players that is. Matter of fact, it's the season start off with 450. That's not counting the people that came up from the G League. I'm just saying, it don't even count for those. So it's the ones that came from overseas, the ones who was semi-retired, who didn't get picked up, came back. It start off at 450 a year. And saying he's number 2 of all time, put it like this. I don't really count the NBA pre-merger because it was different. Like, I don't count Bill Russell championships in the modern NBA because when he won most of his championships, it was like 8 teams in the league. And I think when he finished off his championships, it was a total of 12 teams. So that's like AAU style to me. It's like he won 11 rings, but a lot of them came with only 8 teams in the league. You put that in perspective. I just got to be better than 8 teams. Each conference right now got 15 teams on each side. It's 30 teams total. So to say I just got to be better than 8, and then the modern NBA, you got to be better than 30, it's a little different. And not only that, he got all them Hall of Famers on the team. Some people consider Bill Russell not being the best player on his team. So, anyways, piggyback on what I was saying. I feel like the merger is the modern NBA because I think the three-point line got introduced in 1980 and it came from the ABA, but the merger happened in 1976, 77, I believe. But yeah. And then, I got to tell a little story time. So, dang, don't get hit now. So I had this argument, and he was talking about how no NBA in history is scoring like this because they shooting more threes now. And I said, this is not the highest scoring average. I said it was like in the 80s when the league average was the highest. He was like, no, it wasn't. I said, it was. It was in the 80s. He said, man, you don't know that. So I went and did my research. It was literally the 1980-81 season is the highest points per game average league-wide. And I think that was averaging like 120 something. As a league, like every team is averaging basically the league average. When you put all the average scores of each team together and divide it by, I think like 28 teams at the time, you divide it by 28, or how many teams it was, the league average was 126 points per game. And you look at today's time, it's like 111 or something like that. I was like, yeah, you wrong. He said, man, Larry, how are you gonna know? You weren't even born then. I seen it. I seen the games. I said, hold up. It's saying right here what it was. I got the reference of it. It's like basketball reference. Reliable source. It wasn't like this is just a random blog that say this is a reliable source. He was like, man, you don't know. You weren't even born then. I said, hold on, wait a minute. You say you watched the game? He was like, yeah, I was watching. I said, what time did the game come on? What channel did it come on? He didn't answer. I said, hold up, what year was you born in? He didn't want to say. I looked it up. Born in 1980. I said, I know you lying. You were born in 1980. This is the 80-81 season. How you gonna say you watched it and know they weren't? I was like, when the season started, you were about 10 months old. Why are you gonna sit here and cap like that? Well, like if I would give you the fact. Don't say I'm wrong because you was watching basketball and you wasn't. God dang police. People be lying for no reason. God dang, who they chasing? Let's follow them. Channel 5 News, live in action. God dang, these cars moving too slow. I can't follow them. Ooh, I smell the burned rubber too. That police did doing donuts. If I speed behind the police, well, you think they pull me over and give me a ticket? Or you think they just already in a hurry to their destination, I ain't even worry about it? Oh, YN's out. Hide your jury. Hide your old lady. Really gotta hide your kids now. God dang. They active. Coming through this way too. But yeah, what else? Shannon Sharp is a touchy situation. Cause I don't have the full details. But one thing I can say is when he uploaded them text messages, just me just seeing it, I knew it was a setup from the get-go. Like, ain't no way. First of all, I can't speak for each and every person or every black man, but white woman saying, hey, I want you to put a black baby inside of me is not attractive. 2, if a woman say put a baby in me multiple times and I'm rich, that is a setup saying, hey, I want you to get me pregnant and I'm gonna put you on child support and you're gonna pay me for the next 18 to 26 years. Yes, 18 to 26. In some states, them being a dependent all the way up to 26, as long as they in college, you can pay child support all the way up till they turn 26. I believe that's the age, 26. Well, you know, most people get out of college by 22, 23. But I think, yeah, as long as they can be a dependent on the insurance, you can pay child support on them as long as they in school. Boy, they'll get you. Boy, we have money like that, yeah. It's like 18 years, but they can get you. They can be a dependent to 26. Yeah, Arnold, I'm still taking care of this man's child. 8 more years of child support. Oh my gosh, they done got him. You don't believe me, do your research. But, yeah, boy, yeah, you think 18 years, that's as a day. You be like, man, you don't need to go to college, man. Get out of the workforce. Yeah, go to get out there. Yeah, man, we ain't about to keep supporting you, man. Get on out there. Get a job, get a house. Yeah, man. I was just a red flag for me. Like, that should have when the conversation ended. It's like, you keep saying put a black baby in you. Well, you trying to get child support. I don't care how protective you is. You should know that was a setup. It's like, now, she can't get money out of me one way or the other. That's her whole mindset. But hey, I heard more stuff came out and it looked bad for him. I ain't really do no research. I'm just saying, off the text message he shown, I would have looked at it as a setup from the get-go. Like, I'm trying to leave her alone. Go my own way. Yeah. But you know, some people don't really be thinking like that. They think they untouchable. So just do what you gotta do. And just hope for the best, to be honest with you. Honda Civic doing the dash. But yeah, man. What else is going on in the world? Lakers down 3-1. Prayers to Gilbert Arenas' son. I think his name is Elijah Arenas. Correct me if I'm wrong, but hey, his son. Hey, prayers to him. Reports the scene said no broken bones, and he was put in a induced coma to help get the smoke out of his body. But yeah, they say last I heard he was awake, and he wrote a note asking was anybody else hurt. And I was like, man, that man was thinking of others. Why this man got a tube down his mouth? Like this man got money and he still was thinking of others. That's how you know sometimes kids can just have a good heart. Like he wasn't thinking, man, Doc, why we had to play ball again? He was thinking, was anybody else hurt? Because he remembered the flames of the car. But hey, hope for a speedy recovery. And I hope his dreams come true to make it to the league. Yeah, other news, I got a new Dr. Dre Snoop Dogg lounge down this way. Got Jelly Roll Place. Step Brothers 4 is on the way, May 9th. Shout out to Starlito and Don Tripp. Been waiting on that since for 8 years now. I remember they said that was supposed to come out. It was a star show in 2020, December 2020, and said Step Brothers 4 is coming out in. First of all, they was teasing Step Brothers 4 back in 2017. And they been said it was going to be called Step Brothers for Life. Then, it's 2020, December 2020, for his birthday show, he said Step Brothers coming out in 2021. Now we're finally getting it in 2025 with a date and the album cover. And they've been having listening parties. Oh my God. It's been a long time waiting, 8 years. And what is it? Drake is supposed to drop soon. Lil Wayne dropping soon. Yeah. It's gonna be a good summer. Hopefully. Got a tour bus. Boy. Yeah, man. Say, man. Dually truck on the way, man. Yeah, man. Batman building. I really hate Uber, Lyft drivers, and taxis because they do the most. What else is going on in the world? Shedeur Sanders, you think he was getting blackballed? I do find it funny how he went from the potential #1 pick to all the way to a 5th round pick to a team that drafted a quarterback before him and already got 3 quarterbacks on their depth chart. And one of them quarterbacks is already got a $200 million contract. Not sure where it's left at right now, but when he first signed, it was $200 million. Walk it out. or walk it out. Well, yeah, man. I think it was a little bit of blackball because ain't no way the team that was supposed to draft him said, nope, we're good. We do not want him. We will pass on that man. No Pat McAfee. Oh, Bridgestone. But yeah, man. Hopefully Shadur Sanders do his thing. Ball out on the teams. Everybody but Titans and 49ers. But, yeah. Yeah. Outside that, been a good week. Memphis got put out of the playoffs. I went to game 3. I'm so glad I went to game 3 because Ja didn't play game 4 because he was hurt. He actually got hurt in the second quarter of game 3. And didn't return, and they blew a 29-point lead. You know, hopefully Josh still there next year. They saved money from Jaren Jackson Jr. not winning MVP. And he has not qualified for the $300 million contract. So, you know, that's a win in some eyes. But, yeah. NBA season next year, be down back in Memphis watching some of these games. Need to catch a team I ain't seen yet. I really want to see Devin Booker play. You know, the Suns were sorry. I ain't gonna say sorry, they just didn't fit well together. But yeah, I'm about to end the vlog right here. And I'll catch y'all next time. Godspeed.